Mental health. That's one thing that you are talking about. This down pressure, that's how you're calm, that's the Sunday, and that's the Tuesday. Usually, so good to be I'm out to go to better, definitely. Conditioner, a little bit of this story, the mental health, that's very common, very common. A lot of people dealing with it. A lot of people still don't understand it. That's not many Christian what's up, Cozy? That's how we try to educate people. Hello. What's up? How's everybody doing, dude? Happy grandma. Hello. I'm a grandma too. New grandma at the grandson Ron. She's like 2 months old. Only be 4 months. What's going on? Yeah, she's doing the grandma today. And she's going to Florida. That makes a big difference. What's going on? Welcome to everybody. We're going to be on here for about an hour. So we got some time. Here we go, y'all. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. We hope that everybody is doing good. Of course, staying safe, taking care of yourself out here. Welcome back. We have missed y'all to our Sunday Positivity Talk on the TheQueenMimiPodcast. So for those that do not know, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And for those that have seen our show before, even if this is your first time, this is something we talk about every year because we know it's a topic that's close to a lot of people. And a lot of people, we want to say, are, suffering and they're dealing with this, some, internally. Hello, BK, welcome in. And some, they're using their story and their journey to help others. Hey, babe. So that's one of the things that, we hope to do with our story, our experience as well. Dealt with, think, just about every kind of mental health there is, because, they diagnose you and tell you something wrong with you. But it's really with a lot of our upbringing and a lot of things that we've gone through, and we don't know any better or any other way on how to deal with this with emotion, which is something we ain't supposed to have or deal with, period. And, we get weak and, we ain't gonna let nobody disrespect us, and we value people's opinions so much that we don't even think of how we feel about ourselves and how we look at ourselves, because everybody look at you like you a little tiny little mouse or something. You really a giant. You really the leader. And a lot of our people don't really know that. We know we did. We didn't know how to properly deal with it, coming with, our background from child abuse to being in the foster care system. Then flash forward, domestic violence, dealing with homelessness and people we never ever should have been around. Um, Tried to destroy us, and we do mean tried, because obviously we're still here. But tried to destroy us, whole 9 yards. Yes, man. What is he? Hold on, yo. My husband on here. He talking about that's right. Okay, there you go, baby. But yes, we put so much power and authority in the other people, we don't even realize it until we just like wake up one day and look around like, how the hell did I get here? We know from experience that it is so quick for everything to shoot to hell in your life, especially when you're making the wrong decisions and you get around the wrong people. um yeah, that influence, that ain't always a good thing. It never is, because hate to say this, and this is one of the reasons why people deal with mental health, because people don't have a good motive. Welcome in, everybody. What's up, Lafayette and Joey? Thank you. I'm gonna follow you back. And they come into your life not to help you. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't. They come into your life because they already destroyed. Lack of love for self. And if you don't love yourself, there's no way in the world you can love anybody else. We all know that saying. So how can we put this? 98% of people that come into your life don't come in for the right motive. They don't come in for the right reason at all. They come to seek, kill, and destroy. What's up, Dank? Because they already are. And we don't see it because we all in love, or this my family, they ain't gonna hurt me, we blood, we cool. We done been stabbed in the back by damn near everybody we know. Not saying we perfect, not saying we're angel, nope. We're not saying that by no long shot, but did we deserve what we went through? No. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I don't care if no. Because if you're coming into our life and you don't have the purest of intentions, just don't even bother us. A lot of people should be like that. We in our late 30s now, and we just got to a point where I ain't got no problem cutting nobody off. I'm good. You got to really, and we mean really, get focused on having peace in your life. You ain't got to keep up with nobody out of here. You ain't got to be in the same lane. You ain't even got to respond to people, especially when they're coming with that negativity. That's what we don't realize. Man, our past, and we just saying this for the topic, but our past relationships, we put so much. I believe in him. I'm gonna support him, and then when it's my time, I'm gonna get the same thing, or I'm gonna be there when everything falling apart. When it's my turn, I'm gonna get the same thing. Wrong. That's what we get for thinking. We thought completely wrong. Everybody don't have the same mentality. Everybody don't have the same heart. Call it what you want, but it is what it is. They don't. A lot of people don't even care about what you're going through. What's going on, Queen Mother? They don't care about what you're going through. They just want to see how much more, of a mess they can make it. And we don't catch that because we weren't raised to talk right. We raised to turn the other cheek and forgive and forgive and forgive. But might be confused, don't know, ain't the smartest person in the world. But why am I going to keep forgiving somebody that's intentionally, on purpose, this ain't no accident, keeps hurting me over and over again? And I'm sitting here questioning and doubting myself because of somebody else's actions that I have no control over. Yeah, they said I'm worthless. They said I ain't good enough to marry, have a baby, do business with, even be cool with. If things go wrong, we gonna work it out. They ain't gonna munch no friend or no other female. We can't control that. We can't control that. We can only control how we gonna respond and deal with a situation. You can control self. Your number one star team player, you control yourself. And We wish we had realized that. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. We wish we had realized that years ago. We wish we was following Islam some years ago. And yeah, like we said, when I mentioned on the show, we are Muslim. That's what's helped us really get over that hump. Just realizing how to love ourselves. I don't have to explain myself to you. I don't have to prove anything to you, period. Why? Number one, you doing about as bad as I am. And you got advice on my life. Where we doing that at? We didn't. Oh, we didn't catch that before. We didn't. We just sitting here like, well, damn, maybe I was stupid. Maybe I shouldn't have made that move. And we probably shouldn't have. Who knows? That's neither here nor there at this point. But we like, wait a minute, why am I listening to people that's not, it's being more successful? You know what we saying? That don't have their own business or, you know, not working on regular 9 to 5. They're doing something different. They're stepping up. They're showing people how they're supposed to do it. Like, how, why? And we get it. Nobody is perfect. We get that. But common sense, we know that saying too, it's not common. We done seen so much stupidity growing up in our 20s, in our 30s, like we in now. Even here, it don't change because we're in another state. It don't change at all. Yes, babe, we know. We know. And that's very important too. What our husband just said. We have this in our top 5, we lie to ourselves. I'm happy. I love my life. I love everybody around me. I love what I do. Bull. No, you don't. And you know how we can tell? Number one, because we went through it ourselves. And number two, by the way you walk out the damn house. You just walk out the house like you just rolled out of bed. Like, I'm going to just leave this bonnet on and put these, little sweatpants on and this little shirt that's going to show all my nipples and, everything that people ain't supposed to see. And I'm going to just put some flip-flops on and I'm going to just walk out there and tell my house how I live. They like, I'm not going to listen to you. Now, as Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches, you're supposed to always leave the house looking A1, no matter what time of the year it is. So, of course, we had to change the way we dress. For those that do not know, we have to be modest at all times, but still manage to keep stuff on. At least, even with some sweatpants, some small. Ain't gotta be major all the time. Welcome in, everybody. Ain't gotta be major all the time. But at least walk out the house like you tried or you made an effort. We lie to ourselves with that. I'm happy. I love my life. Everything going good, man. But even when we was still there, we like, no, I'm not happy. This is not working. I don't like being homeless. I don't like being in no hotel. And this is from past. I don't like struggling. I'm not saying I got to have everything in the world, but I don't like this. I know I can be doing better. And we was working like 9 to 5 jobs when we was growing up in Florida. And even then we was like, there's got to be more. We don't know if that's maybe what sets us apart from other people. We don't know, but we just thought a little more outside the box, as they say. And even with all the struggles and everything, even stuff we dealing with now, we still like, this ain't gonna be permanent. There's got to be more. Just keep going. Like we said, we made a promise to ourselves this year. We don't care what's gonna happen or how hard it's gonna get. Well, we got to get it. We can't just sit around. And we know, trust us, we know. Some days we told our husband, he know, we didn't want to get out of bed. We sit there and talk to Allah almost every morning before we even get out of bed to do our prayers. Because it'd be so hard. Thank you, Gabriel. It'd be so hard to get out of bed sometimes. I'll be lying if I told y'all, yeah, I feel great every day. I'm good. Nope. Nope. Some days we do not want to get out of bed, but the way we build, we still gonna get up anyway. We be tired as a thing, but we still get up anyway because we got to put in work. A lot of times, we already know, y'all work a job you hate. Don't tell me you do. Don't tell me you like it. No. But You gotta get up and do what you have to do, and a lot of times it's gonna be what you don't want to do. We would love to be chilling after we get off here and just not have to do nothing for the rest of the day. But we know somewhere in the back of our mind that's gonna be coming. But we just say all this to say, we about to take our first little break. But we just say all this to say we know mental health is like, and we're gonna say this again at the end of this show, but mental health is like your brain is in a prison. But unlike the ones that, the enemy built, you can break out of that. This world, this society have you looking like, I'll never be able to get out of this. I can't fight this. Hello, goat mentality, Denise. What's going on? Have you thinking you can never get out of it? You can never fix it. You can't change. You can't be better. That was one of the biggest things for us, because it was like, as soon as we start doing good, shoot the hell. Do good, shoot the hell. Do good, shoot the hell. And we still were sitting there like, this has got to be happening for a reason. I do not understand what's going on, but it's got to be happening for a reason. This can't be by no accident. I'm struggling this much. And like we said, we in our late 30s now. So even this year, like, we ain't playing. We're going to have to get a list together, organize, whatever. But nah. At some point, you should get sick and tired of going through the same stuff over and over. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, Rara. And expecting a different result. We all know that's the definition of insanity. You're doing the same thing over and over, and you're thinking things going to change. Just like relationships. You pick the wrong person over and over, you're going to wind up sitting like us, like, okay, some got to change, sis. You're not doing this right. Some got to change at some point. You got to make better decisions. And we're not saying we didn't go through none and we weren't hurt, but had we made a better decision, we probably could have dodged that bullet. We probably could have, but, like we said, even looking back on it, even going through it, we sitting there like, we going through this for a reason. It challenged us mentally. It really did, because we sitting around here doubting ourselves, questioning ourselves, and like, no, that's not healthy. And the biggest thing for us is we wouldn't eat for days. Now, I don't care if it's a couple bites. I'm putting some on my stomach. I'm not. Hello, Mundele, Genero, Shelly, what's going on? I don't care if it's a couple bites. I do not care. I'm about to eat something. I'm not gonna pass. I'll be around here with my blood pressure, heart rate, all this crap up. I'm not doing that for nobody no more, especially when they don't care about me. Or can't even, hey, how you doing? You need something, everything good. We don't trip about that anymore. We removed all that, which was the biggest hindrance to us. And this is our own story. Removed all that negativity and that drama, because it was bringing out the worst version of us, and a version we don't like. Contrary to what people may think, we don't like sitting here arguing, stressing out, not eating, not taking care of ourselves like we should be. No, we're not doing that no more. Thank you, Shiver. About to follow you back. But no, we're not doing that no more. We just sat there like, literally, no more. No more. I'm not doing this. Be mad at me, feel however you want to feel, but I can't keep holding myself back or not following my path and my own destiny. I can't. I don't want to be just one person or have one label. Not that those really matter, but there's so much stuff we still want to do. Had to remove ourselves, get from around that. So, like we said, even with going through, our little issues, yeah, we can say we are still happy. We definitely doing better with taking care of ourselves, and just, especially mentally, love meditation music. Whole 9 yards is so relaxing. If y'all ain't doing it, that or jazz, get into it, y'all. For real. What we about to do, y'all, is go ahead and take our first break and play some music. And when we come back, we're going to continue talking about Mental Health Awareness Month. This is our Sunday Positivity Talk, Queen Mimi. We will be back, y'all. All right, y'all. And just like that, we are back on the Queen Mimi podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. For those that are just joining us, we're talking about Mental Health Awareness Month. We're just talking about this on our live stream. Um, this today's show is gonna be kind of like the introduction to our Mental Health Awareness Month. We're gonna be talking about this all month. So, Wavy, what's going on throughout the month of May? Because May is like we said, Mental Health Awareness Month, sharing a little bit. You know, we've dealt with this on more than one occasion, so gonna be sharing a little bit of our personal journey, of course, our story, and how we got over it. Um, and like we said, so on and so forth. So that's gonna be the purpose of that. Like we said, we are a small show, have a remote. We hope to help, especially our Black women out here. We know everybody knows somebody that's dealing with mental health. It seems like since COVID, and like we said, we're not saying that officially. It's gone up tremendously. A lot of people, and we're seeing it on social media. They're losing their job, their home, business, you know, divorce, separation, kids, inflation, prices going up, people unsure about their future, government making decisions for us. It is enough to make you want to go crazy. And that's what ties into that mental health. People that's not even living your life, not in your shoes, not dealing with it, going through what you're going through, we allow them to tell us how to live our life. If we do something and other people don't like it and they speak up to us about it, we change it. Not because we want to change, but to make that person happy. That's another thing we've got to stop doing. You don't have to please everybody. It's impossible to do that all at once. That's what stressed us out in the past, of course. We remember that, going above and beyond for everybody except us. Looking out for everybody except for us. Making sure everybody was good except for us. Because that's what we naturally do as women, right? We look out for other people and don't take care of ourselves. I think the main thing is like when we have babies or whatever. We spend so much time taking care of them. We want to be a good mom and give them everything and make sure they sleep and eat and, whatever. We got 4 kids, so we already know. Make sure they get to school, eat, sleep, practice, sports, whatever. We know all about that because we had to go through it too. And then, like we said, we forget to, take care of ourselves. And we let ourselves get away. We don't exercise or, what's up, Chirpy, Christopher? We forget that, and we're guilty of it. We remember having our kids. Our hair was a hot mess. Thank now we got our hair, where it's manageable, and we still working on growing that out. But we know having kids, you working, going to school, we was doing all that and doing shows, all that at the same time. Yes, we was tired. We didn't have time to do our hair. We didn't have time to really pamper ourselves. But now we was like, make the time. That's one of the things we kept messing up on. And now people feel like we done changed or we ain't the same person or whatever. Why would we want to be after everything we done gone through? It's just us, but like that's just saying we ain't learned nothing. You're supposed to change and go, especially when you went through hell. If that don't motivate you to be like, you know what, I'm sick and tired of this. Okay, I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of struggling. I'ma save here, save there. Even if it ain't every day, I'm finna cut this person off. If it's one by one, or you do it in a group, whatever the case may be. Well, you don't like a job. I want to start my own business. Start that. Shoot, what does Manima want to do? What do you want to do? We always say make it mean something to you. We know the money gonna come, but that's what we always do. Men and women. We only say the women because we don't want to speak for the men. So. But anyway, it's men and women though, for real. We do that. And then we raise our kids and we teach them and do the best that we can because we all done been lied to. And then we get in our thirds and fours and we decide we want to pursue something. It's never too late. Let's say that. It's never too late. As long as you still got breath in your body, whole 9 yards, you move, do simple things, go. You get one shot. Another thing we had to realize, you get one shot. Don't live it with regret. Or I was with this guy and he didn't like my singing, so I didn't want to be no singer. Or, a beauty pageant, your mom don't want to pay for it or whatever. That's what did it for us too. We're getting tallied on in the month. But, don't tell people your dreams. We're gonna have a little list at the end of the show, but don't do that. That's what we used to do all the time. And remember our ex did his damnness. We couldn't even keep a job, all that. It's what people to do. And they don't realize that they really trying to destroy you mentally because they don't want to support you. They don't love you. People that love you, they don't do that. Hello, can't. They don't do that. They support you no matter whether or not you fail. If you do, pick yourself up, start over, try it again. Nothing wrong with that. And can't really say you a failure anyway, because you did try. That part wasn't what you were meant to do, or it may have not been the right time. That's why we say we used to be like, "Hello, KG, what's going on?" Um, used to be like, "Okay, well now I'm gonna just try whatever opportunity. I'm gonna just jump into whatever relationship. I'm gonna just do this, and we just gonna see how it turn out with no game plan, no list, no nothing. We just dive right into it. Paid money, was naive, been around the wrong people, whole 9 yards. Thank you for the taps, whole 9 yards. And didn't even know what the end game was gonna be. This is how naive and silly we used to be. Now we just like, look, I'm about to do this. It is what it is. We let so much stop us, people dealing with mental health. And we're only speaking from our perspective because of what we went through. But one of the major things for us was the lack of love we had around us. Being around strangers, people we didn't know. No matter what we did, it just like it wasn't good enough from family to relationships to business, school, whatever. It was just like it was never ever good enough for other people. Somebody said something, we changed the way we would talk, the way we would dress. We would stop doing certain stuff just to call ourselves keep peace. Okay, still didn't work. Then when we tried to go off and do our own thing, tried to stop us at every time. Obviously, like we said, didn't succeed. And Allah's the greatest for that. Yes, we said it. Because that's where we are now. A lot happier. Yes, we are still getting ourselves situated. Yes, we are still dealing with things. Yes, we still have hardship and we're being tested like a mug. But That promise we have in the back of our head, and as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach your words should always be bond, especially one you make to yourself. And that's another thing. You make promises and commitments to other people. What about you? When was the last time we filled our own cup? When was the last time we took a break or looked out for ourselves? When was the last time we even just, what do I want to do? Just like we said, what's gonna make Manima happy? That's us. Um, what do you want to do and make it mean something to you? You want to help people. You want to do show, music, jewelry, baking, whatever. That's all things that we do. Skincare, whatever. You meet somebody, you talk to them. You know what we're saying, and get to know them. What's up, Besley? You do that. What do you want to do? We make promises and commitments to other people all the time, like we said, and forget about number one. We forget about it. Hello, Lisa. Lisa, you gotta take care of your star player. That one person you look in the mirror every day, the one person you're around 24/7. We always say it's our spouse, or it's our kids, or it's our job, because a lot of us practically live at our job, not through no fault of our own, but some of us live at our job because you're always working. But when you gonna do that? We always commit to everybody else, take care of everything except ourselves. Figure out what that is. We put so much into other people. We just look back sometimes just to see how far we are when we do start doubting ourselves and just be like, okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We had to get to a point where enough was enough. And yeah, we're still dealing with a few things. We've healed from a lot, but still dealing with some things. We're going to be honest. But we are doing it a lot better. Because we realize we the ones that got all the power. We the one got the ability. No matter what happens, that's why we made that promise. No matter what happens, we don't care how ugly it get. Nobody can stop me but me. I make a promise that no matter what, I'm going to keep going. I don't care how ugly, how hard, struggle, money, whatever. That's why we being adamant about keeping that. Because you can sit here and lie to yourself all you want to. You can lie to this world. You know how you figure you're going to lie to yourself, but hey, do you? You convince yourself in your head that you're the victim or whatever the case may be. Hey, we ain't no judge. Do you? But I'm not finna keep sitting here and lying to myself. Nah. I wasn't doing good. I wasn't hot like I thought. It was still a struggle. Horrible, horrible decision. Horrible. Linked up with the wrong people. And now, along with our credit, had to say that. Because we're fixing a lot of things right now in our life that we messed up. But when you get to a point where you can accept that, hello, Jared, what's going on? When you get to a point where you can accept that, you all good. Okay, so yeah, I done messed up. I was stupid. I was dumb as hell. Now what we gonna do? So that's what we're doing. We actually got a whole list, whole 9 yards. We ain't even playing. We're working on so much right now, and all that can contribute too. But you pace yourself, prioritize. Like we said, it ain't selfish to put yourself first. Don't let this world of people convince you otherwise. There's nothing wrong with that. You can look out for other people, but take care of you. That's one of the things we don't do dealing with mental health. We don't take care of ourselves. It's like we sink lower and lower into this darkness, like this mental prison that we put ourselves in. And yeah, it's partly because people don't want you, use you, lie to you, stabbed you in the back. We don't care what the levels are, they stabbed you in the back regardless. We know. Well, we're an introvert. We never really dealt with people anyway since we was a little kid. We never was the popular, I got friends type female. We like to fade in the back. We still like that. And, we'll deal with people. Don't get us wrong, but because we got to network and do business. So, but other than that, I treat you how you treat me. You cool with me, I'm cool with you. Like we said, we don't discriminate, nothing like that, because you never know where opportunity can come from or a sister we come across that we could possibly teach and help. So you never know. But yeah. It's amazing. The freedom, like, you can have when you realize you have so much power. We thought we were so insignificant, thought, meaning past tense, that we didn't matter, we was irrelevant, we ugly. Yeah, we actually thought we was ugly. We didn't love ourselves. What's going on with Chic? We didn't love ourselves. You could tell by the way we looked at the time. This was like, some years ago. Dang, what was it about? It's like 2015, 2016, somewhere up in there. What's going on, Mary Jane? It was somewhere up in there. Wasn't taking care of ourselves. Wasn't washing our hair, doing none of that. As you can see, over the past couple of years, we was just like, no, you a queen, honey. Asiatic queen. No. And we about to take our next break, y'all. But the freedom that we realize, and yes, we're gonna say it again, through following Islam and Honorable Elijah Muhammad's teachings, is giving us so much freedom that we can just not limit ourselves. We can do the impossible, and then do the impossible. That's on top of that impossible. We just have to go through all this hell so we can get there. Because we've always believed, even when we was dead, like nothing happens by accident. Even the bad decisions we made, that was not an accident. That was meant to teach us something. You know, the people that we was around, they was meant to teach us something. All the things they did to try to break us, that was meant to teach us something. Get the hell from around them. That's what they taught us. Stop dealing with them people. That's what it taught us. You can do a whole lot better. That's what it taught us. Whew. And when we realize that, I ain't got to deal with you no more. I ain't got to deal with you no more. See, you're going to be mad. You'll get over it. I ain't got to deal with you. And then the major part was that already cut us off anyways. So what's up, Demetria? They already cut us off anyway. So that made it even easier. Delete me, cool. Throw me out like I'm trash, cool. Step on me like I'm gum, cool. Do it. Got a saying for my husband. Do your worst. We'll tell anybody and we'll add more on to that. Do your worst. Do whatever you feel like it's going to make you feel like a man or a woman. Gossip, talk about us, slack talk, whatever. We did this. We hurt you, whatever. Cool. Do it. We finally at that point. We don't have to put up with nothing we don't want to. We ain't got to be with nobody we don't want to be with. Business, nothing. We can do it on our own, do it righteous. And yes, we still got a lot to learn, a lot to let go, a lot to stop doing, but we are a whole entire work in progress. But unlike a lot of people, we ain't going to forget where we came from. Not to say we're holding on to it. That's why we just give you guys examples. Hello, Deanna. You know how stupid we was. Just to see and show you guys, okay, we still on the path. We're still in the process. Becoming brand new. So that's it. That's all. Okay, y'all. So what we're going to do is take another break, y'all. Play some more music. And when we come back on the Queen Mimi podcast, we're just going to give our few little words of wisdom on, dealing with, mental health, healing, letting go, moving on, loving yourself. Like we said, we ain't no therapist, we ain't no doctor or nothing like that, but we just been through it, so we know firsthand what it's like. And it is like being in the prison. Like you can't break yourself out to be free. But we're going to get into that when we come back, you guys. We'll be right back on the Queen Mimi podcast. All right, y'all, and just like that, we are back on the Queen Mimi podcast. So we're gonna go ahead, like we said, give you guys our last few little words of wisdom, social media. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here, you guys. So, like we said, we have dealt, still do sometimes, with mental health. That's why this topic, along with domestic violence and suicide awareness, are so important to us because we've dealt with all three. Unfortunate to say, but we've had that journey, still on it, of dealing with mental health. Thoughts and things going on in our head, everyday life, just doing simple tasks and the anxiety, all that stuff that builds up. We dealt with that, so we know personally how it is. But a few things that have helped us on our journey and still will always be helping us because we're never ever gonna stop learning. Number one, and we just have a few. Number one, of course, like we said, we say this all the time on our show. We are a Muslim woman. We are a sister captain under the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So yes, Islam has been the major thing that has helped us learn how to properly conduct ourselves, carry ourselves, love ourselves, take care of ourselves, help other people, which is something we've always done anyway, but now we gotta, take it up a couple notches. Um, Dress, change, let go, and heal. Number one thing with that was learning and realizing that we messed up and we made horrible, horrible decisions in our past. So we adamant now on not doing that ever again. Of course, we know we ain't gonna be perfect. We still gonna mess up. Yes, we know, but doing better. That's like one of our top priorities. We have to be better, and we had it backwards. We thought, okay, I gotta be better for other people, and we do in a way. But number one, I gotta be better for myself, and everybody else is gonna follow suit. Only person that comes before us will be Master Father Muhammad, whom we praise forever, which will be Allah in the flesh. Only other person that comes before us, of course. So we say all that to say loving ourselves, accepting, like we just said, the horrible decisions we made in the past, focusing on the things that's going to make us happy so we can better help other people. You know what we're saying? Hello, off season. Um, Cutting people off. Top thing, y'all. And that actually was not a hard decision considering the way we was being treated. And like we are non-person, like we don't exist, like we said, we was already cut off, so that wasn't even hard for us to do at all. We're like, okay, well they probably done gave us the scissors anyway. Cut you out of our life. Stop talking to them. Don't explain yourself. Whatever you're going through with your husband, stop. Because we used to have a bad habit of doing that because we thought these people was gonna look out for us and give us good advice. No, they was just sitting there watching us, laughing, happy that we was failing. I don't want people like that in my life no more. Nope. So, like we said, cutting people off, especially if you don't want to wake up and be taught, can't help you anyway. Not permitted. So, um, all that one hard. I think the hardest thing for us would be pushing ourselves to keep making our shows, to keep getting our businesses off the ground because we've been struggling with that as well, dealing with all our personal issues that's currently going on. So we had to stay focused on that. Get on the schedule. Even if you can't do it every day, get on the schedule. There's so many different ways you can do it. Mental health. Everybody is different. Everybody operates their own special way, believe it or not. And we're not saying that against nobody. But you have to learn that how to love yourself. What's gonna make you happy, what's gonna mean something to you. You don't need approval. You don't need acceptance. You don't need a blessing from anybody. As long as you're not there scamming and using people, do you. You don't need approval. You don't need a blessing for that. And even if everybody don't run, even if you don't have millions of followers and all that, you still matter. Your life still matters. We can't put it no more simple than that. People try to make you feel like that because they don't have any love for themselves. So why in the world would I have any love for you? Just saying. Them type of people get from around them. You get from around them. They don't give a damn about you. They don't care. They want to see you succeed and fail. So those are just a couple of things for us, learning Islam. What do we say? Cutting people off. Like we said, that one hard. Focusing on our goals, our dreams, our businesses, what we want to do, even with everything that's going on. Get out here, get the word, save some money, and like make better decisions. We're working on our credit, all that. So we're getting all that fixed. So yeah, it's a lot that we have going on. But once we cross all these off our list, because we do have one, we're gonna be doing a lot better. But we still have to make changes within ourselves and stick with them. So like we said, we still an open learning book. Still getting it together. And we're gonna be doing that until we leave this earth. Till we leave this earth. So like we said, we will never be perfect, but we can make sure we're gonna be better. And we're gonna do that, like we said, we don't care how hard it get or how much of a struggle it's gonna be. We made up our mind, we are done, and we're gonna get to wherever Allah wants us to be. That's it, that's all, y'all. Okay. So that's pretty much our show. But today, you guys, we're going to go ahead and give you our social media and go ahead and get out of here. First and foremost, y'all already know you can check us out this and every Sunday live on our Sunday Positivity Talk with Queen Mimi, Central Standard Time, 8:30 a.m. Positivity and motivation. And of course, you guys don't forget you can follow us on all platforms, y'all. Of course, on our Facebook page. And we're going to put this on the screen so everybody can spell that correctly because we know it's going to be a little. Did she say Monima or Manima? Manima Muhammad, you guys. You can follow us on our Facebook. And of course, you can follow us on our other Facebook page, the Queen Candy Podcast. So y'all can go over there and follow us on that platform as well. We put little videos and stuff over on our Facebook page because we don't want. I think they be saying something about copyright. I have no idea. But yeah, y'all can go over there and follow us. Keep up with what we have going on. Anything that we have coming up, y'all already know. Of course, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Queen Mimi Podcast. We are currently live on there right now as well. You subscribe, we will make sure we subscribe back. Like we say, we talk about parenting, relationships, and religion, all Islam, just so you guys know. And like we said, positivity and motivation, you guys. And also, you can follow us on our LinkedIn, Twitter, and our TikTok under Queen Mimi. Follow us on our IG, The Queen Mimi Podcast, Twitch, Queen Candy 85, and of course on our Clubhouse page, Queen Mimi 77. And also, you guys can go on, and should we get this correct, our Twitter, our Facebook, which is Manima Muhammad and the Queen Candy Podcast, and our LinkedIn. And you can put in your info and get a free copy of our magazine. You guys, this is good to be home. So you guys can see that. See our picture right there on the front. It has our bio of ourselves and our husband, just so y'all can see that. And this is for y'all. So like we said, we ain't trying to sell nothing. You see our bio and our husband bio. And of course, we mainly use this. It has some great articles in it to promote our magazine, our different businesses that we have. You see our Real Talking Real Topics with our husband, our bacon, and of course our jewelry. Like we said, has different articles in there as well. And of course, like we said, you're gonna see our bio right here. And of course, bing, 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 our Sunday Positivity Talk, you guys. So like we say, you can go on our Facebook, Manima Muhammad, Queen Candy Podcast, LinkedIn, Queen Mimi, and X, formerly known as Twitter. You can go on Queen Mimi as well. Either of them platforms. Click on that, put your information in, and you get a free copy of our magazine every time it ships out. Okay, you guys. So that's it for this episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. Like we said, we're going to be discussing mental health awareness all month, sharing a little bit of our, like we said, personal journey and story with that as well. And we're going to go over, because like we said, we know a lot of people still don't have the full understanding of each type of mental health illness and how they, operate, so on and so forth. So with all that being said, you guys, we will be back. Um, talk to you guys Tuesday on our Queen Mimi radio show. Gonna be pretty much talking about the same topic of mental health awareness on both our shows this month. Gonna mention it a little bit on our show with our husband. We're talking real topics, so we're gonna touch on that a little bit as well. But we're gonna be discussing that pretty much throughout the month of May. So with all that being said, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Gotta get to work, gonna get the money, pay bills, take care of business. So you guys enjoy your Sunday, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.